Okay, joining me on the line now is the overall military commander of the Islamic State in Raqqa, which is near the Syrian-Kurdish border in Iraq. So you've heard me talking about ISIS and ISIL. This is the military commander of this organisation, Omar al-Shishani. Good afternoon.
Salam alaikum.
Hello to you. Now,
hello.
Tell me, we've seen some terrible images here of all sorts of happening to Christians in your part of the world, people being killed, people having their heads cut off. Is this what is this going on?
No.
No?
This is cheap propaganda from the minions of the Jewish propaganda. Which beheadings, which crucifixions you talk about, my friend?
I don't know. I've just seen pictures and I'm asking you about it.
Yes. There have been crucifixions, there have been beheadings, etc., but not against Christians because they are Christians. So, you are acting silly, my friend.
Okay, so who is being crucified? Who is being beheaded?
Everybody who stands above us and make trouble in our land will get crucified. This is according to Sharia of God.
Okay, so are you fighting against Shiite Muslims?
They are not Muslims.
They're not Muslims. What are they?
They are something they invented themselves. So Islam is free from
Shiite. Against you is not a Muslim, is just the...
Anybody who makes problem will get crucified, and then you have different kind of enemies, my friend.
What are you trying to achieve? Tell us about this caliphate. How big do you want it to be?
We want it, inshallah, to be without borders, only fronts.
Without
only places where we fight till the law of Allah is about every law.
So you want the entire world to be under the law of Allah?
Correct, sir.
Including Australia, for example?
If we can swim there, if we can catch any of your boats as Ghanima, we will come to Australia.
Now, what is your...
You came to the Aborigines, why we cannot come to you?
Okay. What is your role? What do you do with the Islamic State?
I am the military commander, my friend.
So you command all the armed forces, ISIL or ISIS as it's called?
It's called more, nothing less.
And what does that mean in English?
Islamic State.
Just the Islamic State. Okay,
yes.
So who are you fighting right now?
We are fighting the Murtadeen. We are fighting the ones who left their religion and sold it cheap. These people we fight. They call themselves Kurds. They call themselves I don't know what. We fight them till they accept our rule.
We've heard about these people in Iraq called the Yazids or the Yizids. Yeah. What are they?
They are the filthiest of creatures on earth.
So you're fighting them?
We will fight them. We will take their women. We will take their children. They have to come to Islam or they will get wiped out. There is no place in the world for this devil worshipper they can have.
Why are you fighting against other Muslims, though? I don't understand that.
Which Muslims, my friend?
Well, I mean, for example, the security forces of the state of Iraq. I mean, you're fighting against them. You're fighting against other Muslims in Syria.
My friend, have you really studied the Iraq conflict?
I've tried. That's why I'm asking you.
The security forces of Iraq. This is the obligation of every Muslim to fight the security Muslim of Iraq. Do you know how many people they put in prison? How many people they torture? How many children they are without fathers because of your security forces in Iraq, paid by your tax dollars?
So you're going to try and kill them all?
Wallahi, we will push them all the way to Tehran, and when we are finished in Iraq, we will come after them in Tehran. And if they hide in Australia, we come to Australia. But we are busy with the Kurds right now. We will show the Kurds. They think we will show them first, then the Iraqi forces.
How many fighters do you have?
We have enough, and they come every day more fighters. Every day, a couple of hundred from Europe come. They leave the filthy land, and they come to the blessed land of the Khilafah.
Okay, so you've got more fighters joining you every day?
Every day. from Turkish border, from every border they come to us.
President Barack Obama of the United States has launched airstrikes against your forces in the past couple of days. Has that hurt your ability to fight?
No.
No?
No. It only motivates us. And also it brings more Muslim to our cause. This is perfect. We have many people here. We have I think between 2,000 or 3,000 only Westerners in our ranks right now. In dua, they pray American troops so they can fight them. Yes, we want those babies, cry babies here. We want them to cry a little bit for their salary, cry a little bit for benefits, and then come here and miss the wifey and the doggy and stuff while we slaughter them.
Muslims here tell me that Islam is a religion of peace. Nothing you're saying sounds very peaceful.
Well, that's because we haven't been living peaceful the last 100 years, have we?
Possibly not, but I mean, is it a religion of peace?
It is a religion of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not a religion of a Western hippie who trying to be accepted by you. It's a religion who says Christian can live protected where Jews can live protected in our Khilafah. The only people who can live is devil worshippers and murtadin people like Kurdish people. Only these people cannot live free. Christians are welcome to Khilafah. So they only pay protection money.
So if Christians pay you, they can live in the caliphate?
Of course. On my eyes, they will be the best of guests.
There's a report today, an Australian man called Khalid Sharif has been fighting, we believe, in Syria. Have you heard of him or have you met him?
Actually, I know of the brother, but I don't discuss special brothers, you know?
So he's a special brother?
He himself doesn't want to talk to you, and that's his decision. Okay. He's a very, very lovable, good kid.
Okay, so you say he's a lovable man?
Of course. He's a fearful man of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to jihad fi sabilillah and among brothers, mashallah.
Why did you agree to speak to us today?
Because there are so many confusions. Look only at your level of expertise. It's like a kindergarten. You should be ashamed of yourself if you host a TV show. You don't know anything about Iraq or Syria, and you just spit out. You vomit a lot of stuff. You pick up a word here, a word there, and all of a sudden, a million parrots like you start to parrot something, and your governments bomb our children.
What are you going to do after you finish speaking to me? What's next on your agenda?
We're going to the fronts against the Kurdish people.
So you're going to fight up in northern Iraq?
We're going to subdue them. Huh?
You're going to fight up in Kurdistan in northern Iraq?
Yes. We have a big issue with these people. They refused bay'ah to Khalif Ibrahim Hussein al-Kushi.
We've seen reports that many children on both sides where you are now are being killed. Does that worry you?
Of course it bothers me. Children are innocent of this. Even Shia children are innocent of their parents' misbehavior. But inshallah, all the dead children are in the paradise.
So it doesn't matter if they die?
It does. We try to avoid casualties as much as we can.
How long do you think this conflict...
you know.
Sorry. How long...
Will you let us Muslims be living in peace if we give you all the roses? No, you won't. You will mix up our business like you always have.
How long do you think this conflict is going to go on for, this establishment of the caliphate, or the Khalifa, as you call it?
Wallahi, I tell my soldiers today, the Kufan people, they want result next day, the woman the next day. I say to them, prepare yourself for your grandchildren to be doing this battle. Raise your children, your grandchildren will do this battle. And this is our aim, inshallah. Generation after generation after generation.
So it could be 100 years?
It could be 500 years. It could be 5 million years. The important thing is Jihad continues till the rule of Allah is universal.
We'll leave it there. Omar al-Shishani, military commander of the Islamic State, thank you for your time.
Thank you. I will take the opportunity to invite you to Islam. Come and join me, my brother. Come to Khilafah. You will be my dear brother. Leave the ignorance. Come to the truth.
I'll give it some thought. Omar al-Shishani, it's taken us all day to try and set up the interview. That was via Skype from northern Iraq near the Syrian-Kurdish border.